Hi, so I honestly don't know how to film in this new room because I haven't worked out the light yet, because I did move like 6 months ago, but then I went back to university, so now I'm back in this room and it's Christmas and I was feeling like filming something, and I guess I'm gonna film a video that it's long overdue, a video of my cats. If you follow me on Instagram, you have seen that I have a lot of cats and I've been rescuing cats for like 5 to 6 years, ever since I got my first cat. So I had lots of cats and I gave away lots of cats, so I just like brought them up like 1-2 months and then I put them online and somebody came and took them. Also some disappeared, sadly. Some of my dear beloved cats, my first cat Tommy, disappeared. He used to stay in home like most of the day, but he was also allowed to go out. So after 1 year that we had him, he just disappeared. Again, because he wasn't neutered. So neutering your cats and your animals is very important, especially if you leave your cat out, because the dog, you don't leave it by himself. But a cat, if it's a male, then during the heat period he's just gonna disappear and try, to find some ladies, and he might fight with other cats and he might die in the fights, or he might just be ran off by a car. I mean, I still let my cats out. Now we moved to another house, and the cats that I have, I moved them from my old house to this house. It was a pretty difficult process because cats like the space where they are and they get attached to the space a lot, and it was a difficult process in which I've lost 2 cats. Hopefully I'm not gonna lose more. So when I moved, I had 9 cats. I'm gonna show you the cats that have remained with me and they haven't disappeared, and I still have 1 cat that I have to move into this part, like into this house. He is still at the old house. He's the oldest cat. So now I'm gonna show you the oldest cat that I have here, and now he's in the house, and he's like 3 or 4 years, and his name is Kostake, and we call him Costa. He's a big black cat. I'm gonna show him to you. So I brought him and I gave to all the cats in the house some Christmassy hats, but they obviously don't like it, so I just put it on them a little bit. Here is Kostake. Yeah, he doesn't like it. He doesn't like being held this way. He's angry now. So I'm just gonna show him to you. He's big, fluffy, black. Many people think he's a breed, but he's just a stray cat. And he's very heavy. Look in the camera. Yeah, his tail is very small. Here is his tail. Come on, Kostake. Here, it's like half the normal one. I'm just gonna kick him out. Whew, that was kind of hard. So, his tail got broken and he has just half of a tail, and he's not neutered, but he doesn't ever act as if he has a gender, like usually when you have a male, he's a male, they jump on other lady cats, but he doesn't do that. So he's a really special cat. He's like really patient. He acts like a dog. He never runs away from anybody. He just wants to be like caressed. I wanted to introduce the other oldest cat that is here, but she's Loka. Her name is Loka, so she's a crazy cat. That's why she has this name. So I found her in our garden. When I found her 2 years ago, she was just a little baby. She had no mother. She was like this small. So I took her in, and she was always a little bit cold. She was always fighting, even when she was a baby. And then when she grew up and she had 2 sets of babies, like when they become mothers, they're even more angry. And now we couldn't find her before I left to uni, because we moved in the summer and then I left for university. So I wasn't home and my mom couldn't pick her out from our old house. So she spent 3 months at our old house. So now when we went to get her back, when I came back from university 1 week ago, she was even crazier, even meaner. She doesn't like to be held, she doesn't like to be touched, she doesn't like to be talked to, she doesn't like to live with other cats. Like, all my other cats are a gang and they love each other. She doesn't like anybody, she doesn't want to spend time with anybody, she doesn't sit next to anybody. Look at the wild cat. She's so lovely and beautiful. When she's purring. She usually is very aggressive. I barely put her inside. But apparently now she wants to be like touched, though she gets really angry real easy. You are angry. That hurt. She's a tiger, she might have babies. Ow! She really hates everyone. and she's also bipolar. Okay, say bye. So her babies, this is a little bit of a sad story. She had 4 babies and they all have names. There were 2 blacks and 2 tigers. They were like two girls and 2 boys. And while we were at our old house, one of the tigers was a boy. His name was Messi because he really liked to play with the ball. So Messi, from the football player, he got lost after about 1 year of life. In conclusion, I brought 3 cats here because 1 disappeared at my old house, and out of those 3 cats that I brought here, 2 disappeared. So the black boy and the tiger girl, they both disappeared. I'm gonna put some pictures with them now. And the black with white girl, she's still here, but she's not here in the house with me because she's a little bit of a traveler. But I'm gonna get some video with her or some pictures with her. I'm gonna show you the other kids of Loka. Remember I told you Loka, she had 1 set of kids and then she had another set of kids, again 4. Again 2 black ones and 2 tiger ones. The first tiger one died in the first week of life. The second tiger, they were both girls, she died after 3-4 months of birth. I'm gonna put some pictures with her. I posted this on Instagram too. She just died. Her something just ceased, like she was good. In 5 minutes she was very sick. We took her to the veterinarian, my mom took her, and they couldn't save her. So I'm left with 2 boys, Mickey and Negri. Just gonna show them to you. They are also grown up now, they just turned 1 year, so they don't really like being held, and they're probably not gonna like me holding them and showing them, but I'm gonna get some video of them and I'm gonna show some pictures maybe, I'm not sure. So this is Negri, he's a male, he's black, he's 1 year old, he's not neutered yet. So here he is. He's a bit smaller than the other one, but they do look a lot alike. Now he's purring, so he do like still a little bit in hands. He has a long tail. And yeah, this is the son of the other one pretty much. This one is a little bit more aggressive and he's not friends with everybody, and he does protect our yard. Whoop. Yeah, the cat does that. So him and his brother are pretty much the protectors of our yard. And I'm just gonna bring the other one on. This is his little hat, but he doesn't like wearing it, so I'm gonna bring his brother. So here I have Mickey. He's the brother of the other one. He's again 1 year old. He's very pretty. He's the friendliest. And here is her. Show your paws to them. Your little feet. Oh. And his paws are pink. But he hasn't been washing his paws lately, so he's a little bit dirty. But I'm gonna kick him out. He used to be the friendliest and my mom's favorite, but since he became a man, he's 1 year old now, he started being a little bit annoying, like crying a lot, fighting a lot. And so now I'm gonna show you the small girl that we have, the child of the family. This summer, when my babies were 6 months old, when these little ones, these big ones that I showed you were 6 months old. I found on the street a little cat. She was like this small. She was crying and crying and crying. She was crying for like a day. I found her. She just ran to me and she kept crying and eating for days and days and days. Even now she has this problem with food, like she eats too much food, she eats more food than she should eat. And I'm so happy that I found her and that she's here with us celebrating Christmas instead of being on the streets hungry. And her name is Arya from Game of Thrones, because she's a fighter. So here is my little baby Arya. And she doesn't understand why I point her to the camera. So she's little small. She's like 4 months now. She doesn't seem to be growing too much. She was this size when I left. Well, I guess she grew a little bit. Look. Look. Psst, kitty. Kitty. Kitty, 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 kitty. She's a bit angry now. She has a little tail. She doesn't have as much fur as the other ones because she's not from our batch. Obviously, I just found her on the street. So she doesn't look like her brothers. And here is her little face. And she had a Christmas hat too, but she doesn't like it. And she has a little white hand. Oh. And this is her belly. She's quite fat. And she has a small head. At least our veterinarian says that she looks really fat for her age. But yeah, we don't mind that. No, we don't mind that. She likes to bite. She has quite a temper. Ow! Ow! Okay, I'm gonna kick her out too. So now that all of cats have been in my room and I've showed them to you, yeah, you have seen them. And when I moved to this house, I found another cat, and she had 4 babies, and I wanted to bring them home. But obviously, from obvious reasons, having so many cats, my mom didn't want it, and then 2 of the babies disappeared. And 2 of the babies grew up in our garden. Cats kind of accepted these cats, so the mother and with the 2 left babies. So now we have them in our garden, and I'm gonna try to put some pictures with them. I'm gonna put some pictures with them. They are quite cute. I wanted them to be in our family, but they are really wild, and I'm trying to domesticate them so that I can give them away, because people are still interested in getting them even though they are like 4 months old. So they are kind of like the last cat that you seen, the baby cat, but they are kind of big to give. I don't know if somebody would want them, and also I can't get them because they're so wild. So while I'm still here in holiday, I'm gonna try to make them nicer and see if I can give them away to somebody. So far I've spoken with like 5 people, and when I told them that they are this big, they were like, okay, thank you, no thank you, I'm not gonna get it. I do donate them, so if you want one of them, you can get one, but I doubt that you are from my country. I'm in Romania, and yeah, they are quite big. And hopefully I can post this video on time, so it's gonna be kind of around Christmas, maybe before New Year's Eve or New Year's or after, because I'm like all Christmassy for this video. So hopefully I'm not gonna post this video in the summer, hopefully, but who knows. And yeah, that's about all. Thank you so much for watching. Leave a like if you enjoy it, and subscribe if you wanna see videos from me, because I post 1 video a year, so that's great. Okay, thank you so much for watching, and goodbye.